on my ankle. Blue, blue.
Sorry, I need a second.
Yeah, you want to see? He holds open one of his eyes, and then takes on this malicious smirk again, and you see the blue growing from his pupil outward, or the insides of it outward. Neat trick, right? How the fuck? Nova's like leaned in, like staring at him. How the fuck do you do that? Very rampant thing.
If I had to guess, it is related to magic? His specific nature magic. No.
It depends on the way you define as magic. I don't consider me, or G-Gestures at Grover, him or his Magimorph or anything like that magic. It's just what we can do.
Right.
Magic is like incantations and all that stuff. Holy magic ties you to a Newman. Wizardry, takes learnedness and incantations.
Does it? And
stuff
naturalistic
like
magic takes connection to the seasons.
Does holy magic always tie you to a Newman?
That's a good question, actually.
Always.
Hmm.
He says with pretty sure confidence.
Interesting.
I heard there are types of, or capabilities of magic that don't tie you to a Newman, but still to a deity, or something akin to it. But Ishii said, I wouldn't call that holy magic. He's referring to warlocks.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Imagine being a freak of nature warlock.
That's crazy.
Speaking of holy, Falk, is your ankle still smarting?
Hey, I gave a pretty good massage.
He did give a pretty good massage. But he kind of rolls it to be a bit sore.
He sticks out his tongue and goes,
In Celestial, take comfort.
What?
That's some good healing word.
Yeah.
Max roll? Yeah, Max roll.
Maybe.
Yeah, it is Max.
Yeah, it is. This is Max roll.
You heal back to Max?
My 2 HP.
Oh boy! He could have rolled a fucking 1 and so he healed you back to full. Ooh, celestial speak.
You do that. There's a visual tell that he's using his magic, correct?
Yeah, there's briefly like a little halo over his head.
Also, he's speaking in another language that I don't think you understand.
Yeah.
And his ankle feels better. Falk goes.
Ow!
Hey!
You go, ow!
I'm just kidding, it's better, thank you.
Good.
Finishes lacing up his boots.
So let's see. What else? Theo's rubbing at his chin. His eye color changes to green. What else? It's cool. As the silence mounts, it's quite cool. He's not genuinely trying to think of questions. He's just trying to pretend he's thinking of questions, as you guys, just sort of invoke some awkward silence to end the conversation early.
I have a question.
You sure?
Do we even answer the previous question?
I'm pretty sure. Did he finish answering it?
What was the last question?
Who are you? And then we got distracted with the eyes.
Yeah, he answered that he's Theo. Theorin.
Mm-hmm.
He's from the Dream Rampant.
Dream Rampant.
That seems to be a satisfactory answer to him.
Yeah. Does the name, or title, I suppose, Briar Queen mean anything to you?
Why you gotta just jump to the heart of the matter? Why? His green color changes to a more naturalistic, amber, hazelnut sort of color. The color of fall. Why you gotta just jump straight to the heart of it?
I didn't realize there was a heart to it.
Yeah, fair enough. His eye color changes back to green. It's very weird seeing it change so frequently. Well, I mean, don't get me wrong, people changing their eye colors is a very rare thing in the first place unless they're casting magic. For it to happen about as fast as a chameleon changes colors is a bit disconcerting. His eyes color changes back to green. Yeah, it does. He smiles, looking at Grover, much to his chagrin, I'm sure. I'm not commenting on any of this. I know. I am, and let it be known, I am not supporting any of this. I know. I'm not the freaking tribunal or whatever the fuck it is here. Come on, calm down.
Right.
Grover,
we'll
crosses his arms. I know the Briar Queen. No, of her, rather. Never met her. Although I can tell from he looks at Badger, I can tell you guys have.
What about him gives it away?
Well, I mean, I saw the dagger.
Oh, right, yeah.
So the reason why I came out here, I felt it. And then I stumble upon you guys, and I stumble upon the guy that has the dagger, and here we are.
And through his dog.
And through his dog.
Very polite.
Allow me to ask then, the nature of this uncovered bond you share. How tightly does it constrict?
He quirks an eyebrow at that aggressive language there. What do you mean? You're trying to ask if I have some sort of hit out on Badger. I don't.
No, I'm asking what kind of power will be wielded over my companion.
Power over him? He quirks his eyebrow further, rather. None.
Is that not how this goes?
Shakes his head. Maybe in certain types of bonds and connections and stuff like that, but I assure you this is a bond that's been there since we were born.
Since you and Badger were born.
We're not twins. I'm not saying we're born at the same time. I'm just saying since our
Are you sure
respective.
you're not twins? You look so much alike.
I mean,
I'm saying-
if you made we both look incredibly good, yes.
my man. He leans over the table, holds up fist. My man.
Fist bumps.
So fuck yeah.
Do goblins then...
Do you guys hear Evo remark? This is just like Badger and Ani. They talk shit on each other and then promptly are friends.
Oh, right, we didn't pick up Arnie. Oh, he's gonna miss out on a wonderful meal.
Womp womp.
Then... Probably spurred because of his ignorance about anything Dream Rampant, Makar, Goblinoid stuff. Caradoc will just bluntly ask, like it's the most natural thing in the world, then do goblins originally come from the Dream Rampant?
No, he shakes his head. Goblins are always native to Makar. As far as I know, at least. He shrugs.
So it's about... What's your name? Badger as a person, not the fact that he's a goblin.
No, it is... His green coloration changes back to that brown. It is about him being a goblin. You guys are right on that. Okay, he puts his hands on the table. None of this leaves the room. Got it? Got it?
Understood.
Got it.
Sure.
Alright, I don't need no laughing god to get vengeance on you guys. I got someone better. You and me, my friend, and you too, he points at Blit, are cousins. What?
Well,
I remember our cousin as ugly as you. Fuck you! Fuck you! Theo begins looking around for stuff to throw at Blit. Doesn't find anything because there's no silverware on the table yet. Damn it. You lucked out this time, cuz... You looked at... Bro! No, not bro. Cousin. Alright.
Bro, it's a bit closer.
One big happy family.
How, might I ask, are you cousins? Well, like all cousins are. We come from the same progenitor. Eva squints her eyes at that. The ears. Hey! He begins snapping very fast. He begins poking his own pointy ear while pointing at Badgers and Blitz. Phenotypical trait. Carry down generation, all that good stuff. So you'd be lying when you said goblins are from the Dream Rampant. No, they aren't. They aren't. They're still from Makar, but
But the bloodline is.
you know. See, there you go.
Okay.
Mina thinks about it for a second. Eva whispers something to Mina. Mina gets it. You guys don't need to roll for it. Those of you that are nearby can hear Eva explain it to her in the sense of all the Ungati are related, but they're not all from the same clan.
Mhm.
They're all,
That's a
they're
good
all
way to put
Ungati. They're all Ungati. And then you can unite under that, but they fucking fight and kill each other all the time.
Hell yeah.
So it's like, so that's how she
Thank you.
explains it in Aucklander terms.
I thought they were gonna go with like the fish route of just like they're all fish, but they are not the same fish, you know?
I
But
don't
Auckland, it
know
probably
if
makes
I'm
more sense.
cognizant enough for that, unfortunately, in terms of fish knowledge.
What you mean the fish, brother? Brother.
So that thing you just did, he points at you, Badger. That protection you just used. He wags a finger between the two of you. That's something we share. Well, I can't do it. He gestures himself. I can't conjure that protection, but you can. But I'm just saying we have the same ancestry. Way back. I'm talking about like way back.
Very
Seems our took two different paths there.
Yeah, you're telling me. Don't know what caused the split, but it happened, and here we are. So how does the Briar Queen fit into this? She was also of a similar... She gestures at her ears. Phenotype as you. Well, she's... well, that's a bit of an unfair comparison, because she's like a deity. I'm pretty awesome, and Badger's pretty awesome, but we're not deities. He looks at you, Badger, right?
Not yet.
Not yet.
I mean, to be
Well,
fair,
maybe.
he is
No,
To be
you're
fair-
not a deity, bro.
he is
Nice.
trying to get with a deity. To be fair,
Wait, you try to get with... What do you mean, get with... What does that mean? He looks at you, Badger. What does
Exactly what it sounds like.
Yeah, no need to explain.
that mean? Ooh.
She's my type.
Then
She
so I
begins
go.
tugging. Begins tugging at his, like, collar. Ooh, did she tell you she's taken?
Yeah.
oof.
You want to know what your competition looks like?
Yes.
Pull out the knife.
I can take him.
No, you can't. But why'd you try?
I pull out
the
the
knife.
gun.
Flip it. You flip it. It's the other figure. The one that you don't know who it is. You have no descript, or aside from like the icon or the illustration of it. This survivalist geared, shrouded figure who has no facial features distinguished in the illustration itself, but you do see one piercing glint to where one of his eyes would be. That's your competition.
Well, very indeed.
My high lord. You probably would hate if I told that to him. Or to be... He thinks about it for a second? Yeah. Does this lord have a name? One you guys can speak. Well, his actual name. Not one you guys can speak. He
Not
says
even,
something...
Them points at the goblins.
He says something in Elvish.
Uh-huh.
I know none of you guys have that trained.
Mhm. Mhm.
Linguistic. Okay, I take it back. I know one of you has it. Linguistically, Elvish is different from Goblin. Script-wise, Goblin and Elvish are still different, but can be pieced together. Right? It's like deriving Spanish from Latin.
It's the
Or
point.
French.
Like
Latin.
Badger did.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly like how Badger did. But linguistically, it's very different. Because Goblin is a lot more guttural and punchy. Elvish has a flow about it, and we're not even going to talk about something. That's something for later. Dahlia, you recognize what he's saying.
Wow.
Oh.
What does he say?
In Elvish, it would. I say translate. It wouldn't translate daily. It would just mean a lord beyond time, or my bad, king beyond time. He says that, you understand it, and are astounded that you can understand it. The rest of you are like, what the fuck did he just say? And then he's like, in illuminated speech, he's called the Echo King.
Can Dahlia repeat what he said, but in Elvish?
Sure, you have the proficiency.
And she does.
You speak Elvish at him, and he looks at you quizzically. How do you know that?
I've got my ways.
You hear Lotrevu chuckling, like cackling even in your head. It says you don't know how Lotrevu learned it either. You actually couldn't answer this question even if you wanted to.
I come from a time with
He doesn't
Google.
need to know that.
He doesn't need to know
Although
that.
she does look very confused that she understood him when he
Mhm.
didn't think that anyone would be able to.
He squints his eyes at you, having clocked that. What if I get into that later? He looks over at Grover. How am I doing in your approximations, Grover? Sacrilegious. Okay, so nothing's changed then.
This is sacrilege, not just treason.
A bit of both, I suppose. And I can see why you're exiled. This wasn't why I was exiled. I got exiled with good intent. How does one exile with good intent? I would speculate saving his life.
Voluntarily?
Honorable discharge.
Something like that. Points a finger at you, Folk.
Ah, a quest of redemption.
Oh no, I'm freaking queer. No, I just. He thinks about how to say it. I'm kicked out of every conclave in the Dream Rampant. An impressive feat. A shared decision. But
That's good.
it was good because it gave me clemency to move through all their territory. No allegiance to anyone. And we're all the conquests can unite every now and again for certain things like exiling. But more often than not, they keep to themselves and try to keep it that way. So being caught out in a different conclave is normally, as a denizen of a different conclave, bad news.
So you were tactically exiled.
Oh, I didn't. Before you think this was part of my grand machination, it wasn't. I assure you, it was not mine. It was my boss's. Your competition, he says, looking at you, Badger. Just don't tell me I said that. You make it sound like we gotta be meeting him. Hopefully not. That'd be unfortunate. But if you do, don't tell him.
Since
like you don't
you're
know.
being so forthcoming, why was I able to send Sir Jarvis on that dagger?
That, he wags a finger. I don't know. My boss is the Echo King, not the Briar Queen. The two of them haven't really met in decades, centuries, millennia, what eras, whatever you want to call it.
Rocky relationship.
Yeah, they love each other, I assure you on that. But, yeah, he shrugs. They gotta be in different places doing different things. Long distance relationship.
Always hard.
Always hard. But don't worry, they have a connection to each other all the time. He points at his eye.
That would imply that he already knows what you said, Badger.
Oh, he did. If you said it in the Briar Queen's presence, he 100% did.
Well, if he has a prop, he can take it over me.
Maybe that's why I'm here.
What to settle debts?
I mean, it'd be pretty funny. He looks to you, Falk. You muttering to yourself, bud? You good? He pats you on the knee. You good? You good? You're not going crazy, are you?
No. I'm just
Okay,
having an out of character revelation.
Did he say that?
Oh, no.
That's an interesting thing to say.
I didn't say anything.
Yeah, I'm mumbling to yourself for that today.
Would you rather I mutter to you?
I would like an open dialogue, yes.
You have to
Let
get
him
my
utter how he
Yeah,
gets
fuck, he wants to be friends.
you have to get my confidant level up. Yeah,
Sit on my lap.
He had to rub his ankle now.
Oh, Jin, oh sweet Jin, I'm going to mud between nothings to you in your sleep.
Oh my god.
Let me.
Might
Oh
be
no, I'm blushing. Let me put my mask on.
No, don't do that. That'll turn him on more.
No,
Oh god, no, you're right.
Oh my god.
Oh my god, it's a mask. No, that's me.
Ach du Liebe.
Let me just fix that now.
No, I am sending you a message out of character, but please continue.
Gotcha.
Hmm.
Gotcha.
What
You're
else
sending a
can we close,
message
man?
out of character.
Nova chimes in. So what? You're the representative of some Newman. Come here to investigate your Newman's girlfriend, wife. She rolls her eyes. Newman's wife's interactions. It sounds really bad when you say it like that. Also, he's not a Newman.
But you're not saying no.
Mhm.
He shrugs. I mean, in fairness, I don't really get orders from the Echo King. I just sort of do whatever I want. And I felt something here. He gestures at Badger, specifically at the dagger. Felt something here. Didn't investigate. Met you guys. Met some friends. If I might be so bold as to call you all that. I don't know, bruv. You did just throw a dog out a window. Okay, but like, I asked you guys ahead of time. Yeah, I'd be getting that, but...
And only one person said yes.
I
One
made the
person that
threat
did not
of
have
you.
responsibility for the dog.
In fairness, Badger did say to... He went to you did. Badger did tell you to do it, so...
He did.
we're all against 10, and the manager's like, actually, no, I feel.
The person that is the most aggrieved party is like, no, it's okay.
Classic goblin thing to do.
You don't need to wait for me. It's okay. It's fine.
An argument in your case is you did have full control and the dog was not going to be hurt.
Yeah, just a little deception.
Exactly.
Oh, Jin turns to Karok with a look on his face, like, oh yeah, that makes sense. It's like, that's why you're still...
Performance.
Hmm?
He's just trying to like reason against Caradoc. It's a deception, a performance, a show, a play, a provocation. Whatever term you want to call it. I mean, you're free.
Him. He hates the theater.
Ah, right. I can't trust.
I actually quite enjoy the theater.
You sure? The thespians lie a lot.
Yes, but they're open about it. Everybody goes in knowing it's a lie.
And that's right, his hands up. I told you guys wouldn't like it. I got the green light from, he gestures at Badger and Jin, from the people that were involved in it. He gestures at you.
I didn't know you were gonna throw my dog.
What do you think was gonna? I said. He just stops, calms himself. You know, when someone tells you you're not gonna like something.
You should expect to not like it.
Yeah. Thank you. He gestures at Jin. Thank you. I'm just saying. Like, I don't claim to have not done that intentionally cruel. That's why I put that winter in my face. But also, I don't think I'm faultless, or he thinks like I'm the only person at fault here. Alright, I think it's irresponsible of you guys to have dismissed my clear disclaimer and just put the blame on me.
In his defense, even not knowing what he was going to do, you did consent, and he did not actually harm your dog. It's not as though he threw a granata at your dog or something.
Everyone pans to the horse. Have you met him? You know him better than us. He will die mad about that.
Yeah, you're
That was one time.
You guys threw a grenade at a dog?
No. He threw a
threw
grenade at the horse.
Oh. Oh! He looks over his shoulder at Edelweiss, who just blusters at that.
Angrily, yeah.
I wish so bad I had speak with animals still.
You can understand otherwise telepathically. She goes, and it hurt.
Oh no!
And who can just understand animals naturally can also hear, and it hurt, and he just goes, ooh. Badger, fortunately, you can only understand Ace. You don't you can't. What says?
Just kind of turn a glare over to Badger. She remembers what it feels like.
She does. Yep.
I'm so sorry.
So can I get like a pass on that, considering how that happened? I'm just saying.
You know what? I'll be better than Falk. I forgive you. And I forgive myself.
Good for you. You know, this is a lesson to be learned. When a guy that claims to be blind but clearly isn't tells you guys that you're not gonna like something, and he does it, maybe you shouldn't be too surprised at that.
I was already convinced you were a liar. I don't need to add further argument to the case.
Hey, listen, this blindfold has saved me a lot of hassle when I'm traveling through towns, right? You know
I
how many
imagine having your
times
eyes
people
shift
get
constantly
freaked
would be
out?
bad.
Yes, I changed this to orange, this patch orange. Thank you. You should see me haggle.
Wait, hold on. How do you see through the blindfold then?
I mean, I don't need to see. I can feel you guys. Like, he kicks his boot against the floorboard. I can feel you guys.
But you just have like a tremor sense or something.
Something like that.
But he is tough. I knew it.
Well,
You guys are simultaneously always right and wrong in that. What if he's not blind? You're right, he's not blind. But he is blind because there's a blindfold on his eyes.
Yeah.
But he can still detect you, even though he can't see you.
But what if there's like a bird flying in the air or something? How do you sense that?
Ears, pointy ones. Thank you very much. I'm not deaf.
So you see by vibration. Is that why you're not wearing shoes?
I'm wearing shoes. He looks
No,
at
you're
me.
not. I'm making it canon.
How my shoes looks down? Where my shoes go?
That is